How is it going, everybody? And welcome back to my channel, Kobe Cards. We are on week 3 of our series where I feature your personal tributes to the life of Kobe Bryant. Last week, we had another fantastic tribute from the Steeler Fan 12 Sports Cards, and I am so excited to share this next tribute with you. This next tribute comes from Manny from Lkd Treasures. Lkd Treasures is a channel that I really enjoy watching, so I am super pumped to be able to feature his tribute to Kobe on this channel for all of you. And honestly, this tribute is so good that I'm just going to cut straight to it because it needs no more introduction. Take it away, Manny.
What is up, guys? This is Manny with Lkd Treasures, and today I am here to talk about this amazing person, Kobe Bryant. And I think I'm cutting it short by saying amazing, because he truly was even more than that to a lot of us. I think Kobe Cards reached out to me and said he wanted me to give my thoughts on how Kobe Bryant inspired me, just as Kobe Bryant has inspired him. He wants to hear other stories of this amazing person inspiring others like myself, and people all around the world. So I want to start by saying, rest in peace, Kobe. Obviously, in January 26th, 2020, Kobe Bryant was taken from us in a way. He passed away, along with his daughter and a lot of other great people. That day were lost in a devastating tragedy. And it was a sad day for sports world, all over the world. And I remember, I made a video on it, not when that day happens, because I wanted to share my thoughts on it, because people were like telling all kinds of stories, like how they inspire him and who this person was, and there was like bad stories about him and stuff like that, which to me was like a little not right, at that kind of moment. So I share my thoughts on that. But today I want to tell you about how he really inspired me as a person. And I will have to say it's definitely on his mentality. He was a 17-year-old kid coming out of high school, and he wanted to prove to the world that he was the best. And obviously every player has that mentality. I am the best. I'm going to prove to everybody I am the best. But not a lot of people succeed in it. But Kobe truly believed that he was, and I think he proved it, that he was definitely one of the best, because there are a lot of great names out there, such as Jordan and other people. But to me, he truly, is one of the best, and I think to this day, I think he still thinks that he could have probably done more, and he could have. I believe it. That was just his Black Mamba mentality. He said that wasn't enough. We needed more. I could do more. And that's the kind of mentality that I wish a lot of us have in our aspects of life. And that's where he had that mentality all over. He had it in the court, outside the court. He really was an inspiring person. And I want to just say that I watching him play, for example, his very first game he went hard. His second game he went hard. His 100th game he went hard. This guy, there was never a day that he played that he did not leave his sweat his tears and his blood on the floor. He had that. That was the mentality he had. That was it. I'm going hard, whether it's game one, first game of the season, or game 7 of the last season, or game 7 of the NBA finals, win or go home. He played hard every day. And I loved watching this guy play. And I'll tell you, he could either be home and play hard, or he could be away. And I'll tell you, when he was away, regardless of where he was, he made sure that he knew, that people knew, hey, I know this is your home, but right now this is my court, and I'm gonna prove it to you. And it was definitely a pleasure watching him play. And he brought a lot of good memories to all of us, in our lives. One of my favorite series to watch was definitely the 2001 NBA Finals against, I believe, Allen Iverson and the 76ers. I mean, you know who Allen Iverson is, another legend in itself. And just watching this guy play and his will to win, for the team, for his fans, for all his supporters, it was truly an amazing series to me. Both teams play really good. I hope you guys go back and watch that series. It was definitely an amazing series for me, and that's probably one of my more memorable times of Kobe Bryant. And I will say second, just to show how much this guy really loved what he did, and what he was truly about. I kind of want to say he can't remember exactly the game he played, but I remember the moment, and he ended up getting hurt on his ankle or foot. I believe it was his Achilles, the back of his Achilles, and he hurt it in the game. I guess landed funny, and he ended up hurting the back of his foot, and he couldn't even stand. Like, he was barely walking, and he's limping back after the call of timeout because he's hurting, and he doesn't want any help. He wants to walk it off, and the coach is probably like, hey man, we're gonna have somebody else shoot the free throws for you, and he's like, nope, no one's taking my free throws. I don't know if that's what he said, but that was kind of like the way it came out, so yeah, I'm happy to laugh about it now and see that, and share that beautiful moment. And he limped back out to the court, man. This guy right here limped back out onto the court, barely could stand on his feet, and shoots his 2 free throws, drains them like nothing, then slowly dips back out, but I mean, that was just an inspiring moment right there, where a lot of them would just be like, oh my god, I'm hurt, let me just sit, somebody else take my free throws. He said, nope, no, ain't no one taking my free throws, I'm taking my free throws. And that right there just says a lot about a person, so the day that he obviously was taken from us was a very, very difficult day for a lot of us, and I just want to say, thank you, Kobe, for all the memories. Thank you for all the inspiration and moments you have brought to a lot of us in our lives. Other than that, I don't even want to, like, I can't even speak how much this person really, all his accomplishments and all he's done, and not a lot of people get to live that. Not a lot of people get to, experience those kind of dreams. He's made a lot of dreams come true for a lot of kids out there. And people in the NBA now are probably inspired by this beautiful, beautiful soul, and to have him been taken from us such an early time in our lives, because his time was definitely cut short, I was hoping, to hear his locker room stories, as they call it. Where obviously after they retire, they get older. They start telling you, stories, and they kick it back and they laugh and this and this and that. Like Jordan does. With Pippen and all these guys. These beautiful legends. Uh, that's probably what I'm gonna miss the most, because I love that. That's just me personally. I love, going back to these, documentaries, of people, like I think Save the Last Dance was just came out, not Save the Last Dance, or The Last Dance. Sorry, that's wrong. That's a movie. And just hearing, and seeing and stuff like that really, um, that's probably what I'm gonna miss the most, and I don't think I'm never gonna have that, with Kobe, because his time was cut short. But yeah, man, this guy inspired me to be a better person, and to have that kind of mentality in everything, in every approach of my life, whether that be in the dad approach, which I am, um, husband approach, game approach, my channel, to have that kind of mentality to keep going, and be a winner, have a winner's mentality, have that mentality, be a winner, you know, and I appreciate him for that, and I think everyone needs someone like him in our lives, in a way, So, anyways, guys, this is Manny with Lkd Treasures. That was my, you know, thoughts on how Kobe inspired me, and I would love to hear how Kobe inspired you. You know, these are some of the cards that I do have from him, from my collection. I mean, I used to have a lot more, but you know, throughout the time I've lost a couple, or some got lost in a fire. Don't ask about that. But these are some of the cards I do have in my collection. This is actually probably one of my favorite cards right here. This Fleer Genuine, I believe it was 2004. Yeah, 2004 Fleer Genuine card. I just love that card. I love the look of it. And a lot of times, I go back to these cards and I start looking, I start reading, some of the info in the back. And then, I'm like, man, I want to go back to that 2001 NBA Finals and watch, Allen Iverson and him, play. That I mean, that was awesome. It was truly an awesome series. It was truly an honor watching him play. And he inspired a lot of us. And that's my thoughts on Kobe Bryant and how he inspired me. So I can't wait to hear, yours. But yeah, these are my Kobe Bryant's thoughts. Thank you so much. And hey, Kobe Cards, thank you for giving me the opportunity to share this as well. And much love to everybody. Rest in peace, Kobe. You truly will be missed, and every day. This is Manny with Lkd Treasures. Peace.
If that tribute didn't reach your very soul, I don't know what will. Manny, thank you so much for that phenomenal tribute to Kobe. I honestly felt the sincerity in every word you said. And just the rawness and the realness of the tribute, it got to me. I'm not even going to lie, it got to me. I should really tell all of you watching that when Manny sent this to me, he was like, I don't even care about the promotion. I'm not mentioning anything about my own channel. This is about Kobe. This is not even about me, one bit. And if that's not just on another level of sincerity, I don't know what is. But I'm definitely going to take the chance to step in myself to put all of the information of how you can follow Manny and Lkd Treasures, because I genuinely enjoy his content and I think all of you would too. So I highly recommend subscribing to his channel and following him, because if nothing else, he is a good person and we all need to continue to support each other and be there for one another. Obviously, on top of me telling people to go show support, as a special thank you from me for submitting your tribute to Kobe, you can also now find the Lkd Treasures YouTube channel in the featured channels section of my YouTube channel. And again, just thank you so much for the heartfelt tribute. If you want to pay respect and tribute to the life of Kobe Bryant, you can find more details in the description of this video, or you can click the link to the original video I made detailing how to get involved. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time. Or maybe we will see you.